All right, so we'll get started with NIU post-game press conference following tonight's game with Western Michigan. We're joined by Nathan Scott right now. Thanks for being with us, Nathan. We'll go straight to questions for him from Jarrett Huff from the Northern Star. Go ahead, Jarrett.
You guys hear me all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nathan, you had a pretty good game for your final outing at home as a Husky. How would you feel about your performance tonight, despite the loss?
It was good. I just wish we got the dub. That's it.
What would you like to say to Husky Nation as you come into the final few games of your career and your last night at NIU playing as a Husky basketball player?
I want to thank the academics, my coaching staff, my parents, even my teammates' parents. They're mostly my teammates. They made NIU just one hell of a ride. The 2 years here was just amazing. Going back to the seniors last year with Noah, Lacey, and Gino. I'm just thankful for everybody here. So I'll forever be a Husky.
Later in the second half, as you guys were mounting a run to try to pull back to within, I believe it was 5.
Yeah.
You had a block on the other end, and then, before that, you had a tip in off a missed layup, and then a block on the other end. How do you feel like you contributed to the energy of the team when the team was bound to come back?
I mean, I contributed, but it wasn't that much for us to win. So, I mean, I say I contributed pretty good, but we still didn't get the win.
What do you think the team could have done better to maybe have ended tonight a different result?
We could have made free throws, definitely, and we just missed a lot of layups and second chances. So, just those 3.
Thank you, Nathan.
All right, thanks, Nathan. And now we have Tyler Cochran with us. Tyler, thanks for being with us tonight. And we'll go to questions for you from Jarrett Huff from the Northern Star.
How are you doing tonight, Tyler?
Okay. How are you about yourself?
What do you think was the biggest problem tonight with that didn't allow you guys to have a different outcome?
No, I think just, as Nate was saying, it was a lot of missed free throws, especially by myself, layups by myself. And I don't know, we get in spurts of where we get stuck, we get in a drought of not being able to score. And sometimes I feel like also we show spurts of being we're really capable of being a really good team. And it's just things we have to, as a team, collectively, coaching staff and all, we have to be able to overcome the humps. And I think we could have did that a lot better. And just being more smart about when they go up on a run and how we need to get a great shot, not just get a great shot, slow it down sometimes when they go up on a run or they just bucket and not try to push it all the time. But like I said, we showed that we can be a really good team going down the line.
You guys mounted what appeared to be several comebacks throughout the game, pulling into with 5 on multiple occasions. Part of that I thought was due to what you guys were doing defensively, where especially with you and Caleb, you seem to be pinning a guy towards the top of the key and stealing the ball. Can you speak a little bit to how your defense impacted the game at times to mount those little runs?
That's one thing, even from last year, we harped on is defense. And even when I got here, we were one of the best defensive teams in the league. And I feel like we showed spurts, like I said before, being a really, really good defensive team. And it's just things that not some younger guys, I guess, not as experienced, and things that we just never really could overcome, basically.
What's the focus of the team as you head into the final stretch of the season?
Man, so last two practices, last game of the season. And I just hope we come ready to go to tomorrow in practice, treat it like it's another game, but also know that's our last game. So I hope we bring more than just not 100%, 200%, push each other to just go out with a bang because, as you can see, we haven't been winning and, we can never really close out a game or whatever. So I hope we come in tomorrow locked in, focused, and for the rest of the week and looking forward to going to Mount Pleasant and ending our season with a win.
Is there at least one positive that you can take away from tonight that will help you in your next game?
I guess that it shows Spurs that we're a really good team. I know we show that every game, even being out watching them. All throughout the game, we start the game off pretty good, and we hang with teams. We just never really. It's always that drop where the team goes on a run, and we just struggle to find a basket, or we were trying to find who we are offensively all year, as coaches be trying to say. So, you're taking away from the positive is that we're blessed really to be able to come out here and compete every day. Play this game of basketball through the pandemic and all that. So I feel really fortunate that we get to come out here and be basketball players, I guess.
Thank you, Tyler.
I appreciate you.
Tyler, appreciate it.
Who we got here?
Hey, Coach.
Oh, Coach.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
I'm good. How are you?
thanks for
Good.
being with us, and we'll proceed with tonight's post-game press conference after the Western Michigan game. Coach, if you would just give us your thoughts, a little statement on tonight's game.
Thoughts on tonight's game. Thought we got off to a decent start. I think some of the same issues showed up offensively and defensively. We had a scoring drought. Couldn't stop them at times. Gave them 36 points in the first half. Thought that was way too many. Second shots hurt us in the first half. I thought we did a good job of taking care of the basketball in the first half, only 4 turnovers. But then we got to make layups. Got to make layups and free throws, and we got to make it a little tougher on their best players when we're on the defensive end. And they did a good job of holding down the fort with White and Lee in foul trouble in the first half. And then they hit us with a little run in the second half to get up 13, but we battled back. I think we cut it to 5 with 5:05 to go. So we had our chances. But, you got to, when you get on the offensive side, you get stops, you got to make shots.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll go to questions now from Jarrett Huff from the Northern Star.
So there was a few times during the game where you guys seemed to go on runs where it seemed like you guys could pull and possibly take the lead away from WMU, but the offense kind of seemed to stall out. What did you see in those moments where what did you think was happening?
I think sometimes we got a little bit playing too much one-on-one. I think that happened a little bit with a couple of our guys. So we didn't have any ball movement. We took some tough shots. Anytime you come down and a guy on a couple of possessions, we had a couple of guys take 8, 9, 10 dribbles in a possession and take contested shots. That's not good. I thought we can get anything or a good shot off the screen and roll with Caleb or Tyler at the elbow or taking this guy a little one-on-one action. But we stopped moving the ball and started doing a little too much one-on-one on the offensive end, and that got us a little stagnant, and it's tough to score like that.
So while the offense was inconsistent at times, it seems like, especially during the comebacks, the defense, especially on the perimeter, the team seemed to be excelling at that, creating a lot of turnovers that led to plenty of scoring opportunities. What can you speak to the defense tonight?
We had our moments. I think the zone helped us a little bit. Probably kicking myself now for not playing more of it. So we did. We had active hands and we had some good help on the defensive side. But we bought some possessions of zone that helped us. Whether we got a steal or we got a missed shot, we got the right guy shooting the perimeter jump shot. But then we go down the other end and we got to capitalize, and that's where we struggle. Like those chances we had to get it to 3, or we had a chance to get it to 2 or 4, couldn't get it under 5. So our offense, it was a little too much dribble, trying to go one-on-one.
And what can you take away from tonight's game that you can apply to the final game of the season to close it out?
Just that. I think we'll put some time into our zone the next 2 days. We'll try to clean a few things up on offense with our spacing and our decision making. We're not too many clips. We watch some. Then we just turn the page over to Central Michigan. But possessions of zone worked out for us. And then when we did move the basketball, we had some good possessions. We actually shared the ball. We had some good spacing.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you being with us.
No problem. Thank you.
Best of luck on Friday night.
Thanks.
Y'all have a nice night.
You too, Jared.